Good morning, guys. I am currently in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah, totally random place, I know, but I'm a flight attendant and that's how it goes. It is freaking 6:22 in the morning. I have to be downstairs for pickup to go to the airport at 6:45. So I've had about 20 minutes to get ready because I woke up at 6 o'clock because it's too early. But since I didn't have a lot of time, I didn't do my usual full face routine. This is like my easy 6 steps, guys. 6 steps makeup routine. If you are big on makeup but you do like to sleep just like me, this is a great look to do. If you just don't like doing makeup at all and you don't think it deserves that much time out of your life, then this is good for you too as well. So if you want to figure out how I did this look, keep watching. It's coming and I have got to go. Okay, so I've already done my morning essentials, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and laid my edges. Very important. I've also moisturized, which is great for prepping your face. And now I'm ready to get started. So first I'm going to pull my cap back. And for my skin, I'm going to be using my Studio Fix Powder Foundation. It's a full coverage foundation, so it's perfect for when you don't have a lot of time because it's going to give me the coverage I'm needing, but also in a matte finish, so it's great. And a good thing about this foundation that I like is that if I want a really full coverage, then I can use the little sponge that it comes with. If I want to just kind of put it on over my liquid foundation and I don't need as much coverage, I can use a brush. That way, if I use a fluffy brush, it just kind of I can use it as a setting powder, which is good. And I'm making sure to avoid underneath my eye because that's where I'm going to be using my concealer, so I don't feel like I really need to put that foundation right there. For my step 2, I'll be using my Nars concealer. It is my holy grail freaking concealer. I love this. It gives really a glowy look to it and it just blends with any kind of foundation that I use. Powder foundation, liquid foundation, drugstore or high-end, and that is a quality concealer. When you want something that's going to kind of wake you up in the morning, especially if you're not really awake, but you still want that glow, so I love it. And I always blend this concealer in with a beauty blender type sponge because since it is such a great concealer, very creamy, I just wanted to have a creaseless glow. So whenever I'm using it on my actual skin, I definitely prefer to use a wet type sponge like that. Step 3 will be my BH Cosmetics Professional Blush Palette, which is super cheap, so don't let the name fool you, but it's great. I'm going to be using this, both of my little bronzy colors. They're on opposite sides of the palette too, but for my skin tone, I want to kind of use something a little deep as a bronzer, but not so much a blush. And I'm just going to apply this to my cheekbones, a little bit above the forehead, a little down low, all over really. I mean, I love bronzer. And the great thing about this palette is that with all of the different tones of blushes, I really like to mix and match the colors. I kind of like blend the 2 or 3 together to get the kind of tone I'm looking for whenever I'm doing a certain look. Alright, so step 4 are my brows. I'll be using just a regular clean spoolie to brush them straight, make sure that they are all in line as much as possible. And then to fill them in, I'll be using my CoverGirl eyebrow pencil. Super simple. With this, since I don't have a lot of time, I'm not going to be using the concealer method. But since my eyebrows are fairly done, I like to try to keep them as maintained as possible. It's easy for me just to kind of blend them in and keep going. So definitely, if you are traveling and you never have time to get your eyebrows done, I recommend having like just a razor blade for your eyebrows or some tiny eyebrow scissors, stuff like that for times like these. For my step 5, it is mascara. You already know my holy grail mascara is the Stila Huge Lash mascara. I get so many compliments on my natural lashes when I wear this, so I never leave home without it. In fact, I have 2 of these with me at all times, just in case I lose one. Last but not least, I didn't have time to prep my lips for any kind of color, so I'm going to go for this 2-in-1 combo. This Chapstick Total Hydration Tinted Lip Chap is like the best. It's in the color Merlot, so I have a little bit of color and I can kind of build for a deeper color, but it keeps my lips super hydrated and moisturized, especially when flying. So I always have this with me. I love it. Great for times like these. And that's it, guys. 6 steps and I am done. Put my earrings on, take that headscarf off, and get dressed. I really gotta go though, so thanks so much for watching and please subscribe.